Hi Lindsay, this is your reading. Okay, starting off with a past issue, and it doesn't feel like you was in a very nice place. I feel you was in, it feels like isolation, as if you couldn't do anything. You was trapped. It felt like you was in a trapped situation where you just couldn't do anything, you couldn't get out. Everything was controlled. I didn't feel you had any vision or choice on what to do. And if anything did come towards you, I feel like you had to be defensive. Doesn't feel like you was in a nice place at all. And now it's like it's just boom, what's happening now? Just because I guess it's all come to a head where you are starting off all again. And I know in the picture you're sort of doing this, you're focusing on your stomach, but I'm not sure if that's something to do with you want a reading around any like pregnancy reading. But I am picking up you, because we've got rules of the group, I can't say too much about pregnancies. I am picking up you starting up with a maternal with a maternal instinct, as if this is all me and I'm building this up, and you just being a nice caring motherly figure, and I feel you building things up really nicely, which is such a contrast from the past. So it feels like you're just going through this big change. So you're forcing things forward. You're really just trying to push things to really move on. And I feel you trying so hard. Just be careful about when you push things too far. Sometimes you can't so you need to give your feet a chance to catch up with how things are. So don't push too much, because of the speed you're going. I feel you're having problems keeping up with the pace. Okay, this is now the part of the reading where I get some advice for you. And I say keep things to yourself. A lot's gone on, I can see, but it feels like shield others from what's gone on. I don't feel the need for you to broadcast what's gone on. I feel what's happened, keep close to you. No need to let everyone else be aware of it, and I feel just keep it close to yourself. What's happened, and all these big changes that's been going on. I can see it a lot. You've been going through a lot. Yeah, for some reason I'm feeling the need to say to you, be careful with the interactions with people, not to talk too much. For some reason, I'm getting the need to advise you to be careful on what you say to who. Like the old loose lips sink ships. That sort of feeling I'm getting you to be aware of. Okay, so moving on to how I see things looking out for you, and from now onwards. I feel feels like a return, where you're returning something from this experience, as if I feel you returning something to someone. It doesn't feel like you're returning a lot. I feel like what it feels like is there isn't a lot to salvage, and I feel you're returning something. I see you in a lot stronger position. So the outcome, what I'm seeing is, I see you returning. I see you returning something, and you being in a lot stronger position, where I don't see you being vulnerable or anything like that. I see in a strong position, like you returning and say, yes, boom, here I am. I'm in a lot better place now. But I also see you returning. It feels like you're going to return something, give something back to someone. Okay, I hope this reading means something to you and that I managed to connect. As with all the readings on here, please remember to leave me feedback, as it helps with my development. Many thanks, many blessings.